Welcome to DK Champ. Tonight's slate is going to be another interesting one with all the injuries, so let's go through and look at some of these now. Anthony Davis, the last I'd heard, he was still a game-time decision here, so we don't really know about Davis. And we'll scroll down. Butler is out. Barton's been out. Porter's been out. Cousins been out. Peyton's been out. Dunn's been out. Teague is going to be a really interesting pick here. We don't really know who's going to take this position, but I do like to look at this. This is going to be really interesting. So we'll go through, pull up the Grizzlies, and all right. So we have Butler's going to be out. We have Wiggins, who has been out, but he's been given some minutes up. When he was out, he was giving minutes up to a couple of guys. So it could really be any of these guys here could potentially get time. And that's what makes this so hard. We don't know who's going to get the minutes here at point guard. And then you can also throw Derrick Rose in the picture. So you have all these guys that could potentially get the minutes here, and we have no idea who it's going to be. So if it were my best guess, I'm going to say Rose is going to be one of them that needs to be in your lineups, because you could win a lot of money if you pick the right guys. So this is what I did the other night when I scored 336 or 333. It was because of picking these guys that were injured. And the next one that I'm not sure with what's left. If you look here, you can see like some guys have more potential. You're looking at already getting 30 minutes, so he might be worth a play anyway. Gibson, you're looking at not getting a whole lot of minutes, but when he's in, he's really he's really scoring a lot of fantasy points. All these guys are kind of that same way, and it might be worth the risk to pick about 3 of them and just hope for the best here. So once again, very few minutes, but when in and getting a lot of minutes, decent production. So I'm not really sure what the route's going to be here. I think Jones is probably going to back up Rose. I do think Rose will get to start tonight. But Jones is, for 34, you can't really go wrong with playing him some. So I'm going to replace the 2 guys. So I'm going to replace who I think's got the best shot to replace them, and that's at shooting guard and point guard. And then that's going to leave me with what's available. So I'm going to go through. I really like all the guards tonight, so I'm going to make them a priority. One of my favorite picks is going to be, I might have passed him already. Yep, Drew Holiday is one of my favorites for tonight. And then Levine is a good pick. Gary Harris is a good pick. Let's see what else. I've seen a lot of stuff on Rondo potentially as a pick tonight, and Rubio could potentially have a good night tonight. But it just depends on what Derrick Rose shows up. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. There's some other decent matchups down here. I think, Moore again is listed as shooting guard or small forward. I'm going to lock him in. Actually, I'm going to throw him in the small forward spot so that I can pull up some. I just really like all the guards tonight, so I want to get as many guards as I can. I'm going to throw Levine in here. So that leaves you with 73 left if you get these guys. Now, mix and match. Maybe you only play Rose. Maybe mix and match and put Tolliver in there. Just mix and match these guys and see who is going to, just hopefully have a lineup where these guys are going to go off. The last pick I'll show you that I like is going to be Jordan. Nobody at LA is going to be able to stop him. He's coming off a couple monster games. He's going to be a must play for me. There's some other options there, but I think he's going to be the best option. Griffin could be a good one. Drummond could be a good one. Towns, I mean, just stack that whole game. If it could go either way. But I think with Dallas and LA, it's going to be a fast game. The Chicago and Denver game should be a fast game. So those are the lineups that you really want to try to target. New Orleans and Golden State should be a fast game also. So target those 3 games. The Jazz game is not going to be fast, but when you got all these injuries, it's worth giving these guys a shot. So this is what I'm going to go with. I'm going to make several lineups. I'm going to play some GPPs tonight. And these guys, you probably want to stay away from a couple of them in your... I think you could be safe and go Rose, Holiday, Moore, Jordan, Levine in your cash lineups and then see what you could get with the rest of it. But let me know what you think in the comments, and thank you for watching. Hope you win a lot tonight.